Hi, I'm Ann Coppage, and I've been asked to reflect on the Eucharist in action through giving thanks. My initial thoughts were very simple. Of course, giving thanks is centered around the Eucharist. The second I begin walking into Mass, I'm literally surrounded by all the things I'm thankful for. I'm usually holding hands with one or two of my daughters. My husband is right behind me with my oldest daughter, and we enter a beautiful church, a church that we choose to attend. It's filled with some of our closest family and friends, and we get to sit and listen to a priest who has the freedom to preach what he believes. I love sitting down, taking in the silence, sometimes not as silent as I'd wish. I do have 3 very chatty daughters, and reflecting on the week. I pray about the things I need to work on, the things I need help with, and the things I'm so very thankful for. It's almost too easy. Of course I give thanks. But upon deeper reflection, I was reminded of a conversation I'd had in one of my small groups. We talked about Mass not being about what you take away or get from it, but being something that you bring to Mass, your thanks to God. The entire Mass is actually framed to make it easy for us to do. It's designed to actively give thanks to God. We start with the Gloria, we worship you, we give you thanks. After the readings, we say, thanks be to God. And before the gospel, we say, glory to you, O Lord. Then it gets really good when we get to the Eucharistic prayer. The term Eucharist, by the way, comes from the Greek word Eucharistia, which means thanksgiving. In the Eucharistic prayer, we hear, let us give thanks to the Lord our God, and heaven and earth are full of your glory. Then we recall Jesus' words at the Last Supper. He took bread, giving thanks, and then celebrate the memorial of his death and resurrection by offering the bread of life and the chalice of salvation, giving thanks that you have held us worthy to be in your presence. And then we are dismissed, but thanks be to God. Now I'm just barely skimming the surface of actions of giving thanks that guide our Mass. But when you start to think of Mass as a time specifically created to give thanks to our God, maybe we will be more intentional with our thoughts as we prepare for Mass each week, each day. Looking for the many things in our daily lives to be thankful for, big or small, will help us to live more Christ-like, which is the Eucharist in action.